Alright fellas, what is up? Welcome back. And yes, we are live, the stream is all good. And we're going to be talking about some Destiny 2 because I've hopped back on Destiny 1 a lot recently. I just did the Crota's End raid yesterday, had a blast of that. Got some pretty sick loot. Just trying out all this new stuff they've added into the Age of Triumph. Because they did bring back the Vault of Glass raid, they brought back Crota's End, pretty much all the Year 1 and 2 activities they brought up to Year 3 with all the new loot, all the new abilities, so that is cool. So I'm just trying to get all that awesome raid gear. I've started the Vault of Glass raid this morning, but I decided to take a break from that and do a video. I want to talk about Destiny 2, because there is a reason why I'm back on Destiny 1, and I'm preparing for Destiny 2. Now, I know that your gear doesn't transfer over, but it's pretty much the same game. Anyone can tell from the gameplay we saw, it's pretty much the exact same game. Now that isn't a bad thing because I love the mechanics in Destiny 1. I thought all the mechanics were so smooth, the abilities, how you walked, how you shoot, the upgrading, the strikes, the raids, all that sort of stuff. To me that was flawless. They absolutely nailed that part. So I'm just kind of getting used to everything again, using the abilities, practicing my raid techniques like communication, all that sort of good stuff that you need in Destiny. So I've just been going back and playing these old raids again, but I do want to talk to you guys about Destiny 2, and that is fellas, how much stuff is there going to be to do? Because that is the big question, right? Pardon me. That is the big question. Is there going to be heaps of stuff to do? Because Destiny is known in the gaming community, I guess, as a game that is awesome to play. It's fun, but it lacks content. That's what a lot of people say when they talk to me. They say that it lacks content and needs more. Now, I agree with that. The first year of Destiny was a bit of a struggle, because when they released the Vault of Glass, everyone did the raid in like the first couple of days, and then there wasn't anything to do for 4 days until the weekly reset. Because there's no point in doing the daily story missions because you already got the gear from the raid. So there's not anything that you were going to get out of the strikes that would be better than raid gear. And when they added in Crota's End raid, that was cool, but it was very short. It wasn't like a very long raid. I did like the House of Wolves because they added in those, was it ether seeds, I'm pretty sure, or ether light things where you could upgrade all previous raid gear, and that was awesome. And I thought the Taken King was a fantastic piece of content. They completely reworked everything in Destiny, and it was amazing. The Taken King was the best thing to happen to Destiny. I didn't really like Iron Rising. I actually found that kind of boring. I didn't like the story in Iron Rising. I didn't like the strikes. I didn't like the raid. I haven't even completed the raid. I don't really like it that much. But the King's Fall raid was sick. Now that's got me thinking, obviously with Destiny 2, now I'll get into more of the discussion that I've planted the seeds as to what I want to talk to you guys about, and that is Destiny 2 content. Is it going to be enough to keep us busy for a long period of time? Now, I think it is, and I've got a few notes down here that kind of explain the things that are in Destiny 2 that we do know about. Now, we have 4 new planets, at least when the game launches, that we know we're going to be exploring. We have Nessus, which is kind of like a Vex planetoid that's been changed by the Vex. It's got heaps of structures, like the whole planet is pretty much a big Vex machine. Now that is pretty cool. We have the European Dead Zone on Earth, which is awesome as well. It's cool to see some more locations on Earth. We've got Titan, which is a moon of Saturn, which has like methane oceans and actually no land, so you can't actually go on land. It's all these buildings that are built into this planet, which is pretty cool. And we have Io as well to finish. So we have 4 planets to explore. And we also know that we aren't just going to have our standard patrol missions, our strikes and our raids. We're obviously going to have raids because they're the big thing about Destiny. I love the raids. So the raids are the best thing in Destiny. They are fantastic. But we do have these new things that I found that were quite interesting, called treasure maps. Now these are pretty much like 10 to 15 minutes. A character will send you on a certain mission, and it can be just kind of like a random activity, and you'll get some cool rewards from that. Now it can either be like a boss fight, or you'll make like a big Vex structure, Heaps of cool things you can do with those. And I'm guessing you'll get given like a treasure map and you have to kind of work out where to go. So those are pretty cool to see that they're adding in stuff like that. Just more stuff to do in the world other than the strikes and the raids and all the weekly reset stuff is what I want to see. And we also have these new things. Hang on, let's just check my guns for a minute. We've also got these new things in Destiny 2 called Lost Sectors, which are pretty much events that happen on certain planets, or I suppose all planets I guess, and you'll be sent to kill a boss and get some treasures. So stuff like that is what I want to see, like a dungeon boss fight. I love stuff like that. Absolutely love it. Anything that's a bit of an adventure into like some big dungeon and there's a boss fight at the end. I love stuff like that. As I'm using my poor man's Fatebringer, I still haven't gotten that from the Vault of Glass raid. I still haven't. I've gotten the year 1 version, but I suppose this isn't the poor man's Fatebringer. It's actually pretty decent, but I need that Fatebringer, man. I need it. The guns of fire. But Destiny 2, as long as it has more stuff to do, and it does look like we're going to be getting a lot more activities, but there's always going to be that question, is there going to be a drought between DLCs? Because we also know that if you buy the Deluxe Edition, you get access to Expansion 1 and Expansion 2. Now, I don't know if it's going to be like the first game, how the expansions are really far apart, and there's a bit of a drought there with content. But if you look at how Destiny 1 launched with all the game mechanics, how you got gear, how you did raids, the weekly resets, the daily stuff, that's completely different to how the game is now. Now that I'm playing the game, I struggle to get everything done every week because there is so much content to do. Now if they start Destiny 1 off with all the game mechanics, obviously like a few changes here and there because it's a different game, but if they keep the game kind of like this, with the stuff to do at launch, it will be fire. As long as they have stuff to do every day at the reset, every week they do heaps of new stuff, heaps of new events. Iron Banner events are amazing. I hope they're bringing that back. I don't know if that's been confirmed or not, but I love Iron Banner events. The only time I ever play Crucible is Iron Banner. I love stuff like that. Just do heaps of events, heaps of PvE events, and that'll be fire. Along with all the normal stuff that they're doing as well, like these treasure maps, the lost sectors, the strikes, the raids, the daily whatever. Just heaps of content, fellas, because people will be maxing out everything in this game the first week. Like hardcore Destiny players don't play it once a week, they play it every day, all day. If they're not working, of course, like me. If I'm not working, I'll be playing that Destiny 2. I've already pre-ordered it today. I got my pre-order, bought it digitally, got the Deluxe. I'm pumped. I'm going to buy the game. But I just hope it has heaps of content. That's all I want. Just heaps of content. It doesn't have to be like thousands of endless missions on them, but just a bit more than I suppose, a normal person could do in a day. You know, just have jam-packed content. Strikes, missions, heaps of random events, dungeons. All stuff they're talking about. All sounds awesome. And all we need to do now, fellas, is wait till E3. We'll probably get some stuff from Destiny at Sony's conference. I'll be tuning in for that. Because Microsoft is the first day of E3. They have a whole day for their conference. And then Sony is the day after. So I'll be tuning into that. To kind of check out that Destiny news. And I'm actually planning on doing a bit of Destiny coverage as well. I'll be kind of getting into this game a bit more. Oh my god, everyone's dying. This game's going to shit, fellas. The strike. And it's not even the boss. Oh my goodness. But I will finish the strike. But I've kind of talked about the main points that I did want to talk about. And that is the new kind of events that they've added into Destiny. That I wanted to talk about a bit. We have the treasure maps. Oh, what's this? Trying to reconnect for more information. Oh, so someone probably quit. Oh no, we're still on the strike, are we? Or did someone else quit and that kind of lagged us out? Oh no, we're still on the strike, that's good. Just a bit of a glitch there with the servers. But I am pumped for Destiny 2. I'm really excited. I've got almost 60 days played in Destiny 1. That is a lot of gameplay. That is a lot of playtime in this first game. Alright, let's move on. Are we going to move on? Yep. So, end the strike, and I'll end the stream, or the video I should say, after the strike is done. But yeah, fellas, I just want heaps of stuff to do in Destiny, and it does look like they're doing that, which is cool to see. It's good to see that they've listened to the fan base of the content, how the game plays, the abilities. But it does suck that we can't take our characters from Destiny 1, or at least our gear, through. That is a bit of a bummer, because hardcore Destiny fans have been playing this game for 3 years, doing the raids every week. We've all got our raid teams, our strike buddies. All our gear that we've earned isn't going to continue through. Now that is a bit of a bummer, but I do understand why they did it, because they have to make it fair. I wouldn't be surprised if Destiny 3, if we can carry our stuff through from Destiny 2, because I think the reason why they're not allowing people to carry their gear through is because Destiny 1 and 2 were also on last gen consoles. So I could see that aspect, but I do reckon that people who play Destiny 1 a lot are going to get some sort of in-game rewards in Destiny 2. I kind of had that feeling that they will give us like a cool shader or some cool gear maybe to kind of say thanks for playing our game. That would be cool. Imagine an exclusive raid for year 1 players, but I doubt it. But and also something I want to see in Destiny 2, this is something I may as well discuss, is what they have in Destiny now, how all raids are relevant. No matter what raid you play, you can get the gear and it'll be at the level that's required at that point in time in the game. So for example, in Destiny now, it's light level 400. All the gear in the raids now drops close to that. Now that is what I want to see, is when every DLC comes out, don't make the previous stuff irrelevant and dead. Just update it with new stuff, like the same gear, but just at a higher light level, so people who enjoy those raids can continue playing them, as long as they brought the new content, of course, so they can keep playing their old raids and get the gear they like. I've got no ammo on my shotgun. Give me that Gjallarhorn ammo, baby. Imagine a Gjallarhorn 3.0 in Destiny 3. Oh my, in Destiny 2 I mean. Now, seeing as the Gjallarhorn was the OP weapon in Destiny 1, I wonder what the Destiny 2 weapon's going to be. It's kind of cool to have a bit of speculation about that. It'll be some sort of rocket launcher that has some tracking or something like that. Something ridiculously overpowered like the Gjallarhorn. Let's go, Fallen. Or Splicer Fallen, I should say. Splicer Vandal. Let's go! But guys, be sure to comment down below on stuff you guys want to see in Destiny 2. I'll try and involve you guys as much as possible in my videos. It's kind of something I'm planning on doing a bit more often, like some streams of you guys would be cool. So be sure to let me know what you guys want to see in Destiny 2, and I might make a discussion about that. Let's kill these Fallen. Don't know how loud the game is actually. I've got the stream game volume turned down real quiet, but my one's down real quiet as well, so can't really hear much. Let's reload the shotgun. We're doing the Omnigul strike as well, which is a cool strike to do. Hopefully get a skeleton key, open up that chest. We'll put on some 3 coins. But if any of you guys want to do some raids in Destiny 1 after the weekly reset this week, just be sure to add me as a friend. I'll be sure to put my gamer tag down in the comment section below, and we get into some raids, maybe do a stream or something. That'd be cool. Now speaking of streaming, the Beam, the name's actually been changed to Mixer, if any of you guys were wondering what that is. So it's no longer Meme, it's called Mixer. And they've done a few updates as well, like the 4K streaming, like the multiple screens as well if you have multiple people in the stream. So there's heaps of cool stuff they've added, and they've done a bit of rebranding with that aspect. Jesus, just kill it. Legendary Engram. I'll probably get something completely useless out of that. Let's go. I'm trying to upgrade my boots at the moment so I can get that increased heavy ammo upgrade on it. So I've almost got that. I think what we'll do is use some motes of light and upgrade this. Get the rocket launcher ammo. That is a must-have. You need to have as much heavy ammo as you can possibly carry. See, fellas, tips and tricks. But getting back to Destiny 2, as long as they've got content, I'm happy. There's heaps of stuff to do. Now, I do want to talk a bit about... I suppose I won't talk about it too much in this video, but I'll do a separate video talking about the story in Destiny 2. Because to me, story in Destiny has... I don't really... Like, me personally, I don't really mind that the story isn't that deep. Because Destiny has incredible lore. And they've already said that they're taking the Grimoire cards out of Destiny 2. I don't know if they're going to be in the game or maybe they'll have some other feature. But the Grimoire cards, we have to go on some separate website to find them. That was really annoying. But Destiny has incredible lore. Extremely incredible lore. Very interesting history with the stuff that's happened in this world. So the story to me was never a big deal in Destiny because everything I do in Destiny is just doing the strikes over and over again, doing the raids, having fun with friends. To me, that's what Destiny's all about, is getting that loot, is getting that gear, and getting that light level, of course. So the story to me was never a big deal, but I suppose, as long as the story's decent and it's interesting, then I can't complain with that. But I'm not going to be too phased if the story's boring, because I don't play Destiny for the story. I play it for the lore, which it will obviously have, and the gameplay. The gameplay is the main reason that we all play Destiny, right? It is the gameplay. But the lore is insane. Like, there's like 2-hour-long videos explaining stuff that's happened in Destiny, and it's actually really interesting. But I do understand that there are people out there who do want to see a good story, and I have to understand that. So the story is something that people probably will be looking out for. Hopefully they nail that. Look at that heavy streak, I love it. Now I'm wasting my heavy because I'm going to pop a synth after I get a few shots in on Omnigul. It's all the smoke stuff, this is new. This is some modifiers or something. Active modifiers, no, just void burn and all that. Oh, that's weird. Where's Omnigul at? Ooh, how am I dead? Yep, there we go. I'm dead. Let's go, Titan. We got a Titan, and who's that? A Hunter. Yep. I think my Hunter looks sick though. Look at that. If it loads up, look at that beast. Come on, guys, revive me. Come on. I need that Destiny 2, fellas. I need it. I cannot wait. And to all those haters out there saying that Destiny 2 just looks like Destiny 1, I'm thinking, well, what the hell did you expect? COD? Like, I don't get it. Like, COD's the same game every year and no one gives that game shit. I want Destiny 2 just to be like Destiny 1. Just with different stuff to do, of course, because it's a new game. But I don't want it to be some completely different ass game. Because then it just wouldn't be Destiny, right? So I like that it looks just like Destiny 1. It does look better with the graphics, but the gameplay looks exactly the same, which I like. It'll be very, very familiar jumping into it. Come on, Knight, die! Oh my god, it's strong. Okay. Now where's this Omni? I was about to call her Omni something, but I won't say that word on air. Okay. Let's go. come on! I might stream some more Destiny later, actually. I'll do a raid or something. Depends what time I start work, because that time's always changing. Is it an ogre? All this is new to me, fellas. I don't remember ogres being in the Omnigul strike. What's going on? Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. Ah! Oh, of course it's Void Burn, isn't it? Yeah, in it. With that Void Burn. Alright. Gold contender, mine now. I'm gonna get out of here before I kill myself again, that'll be embarrassing. Okay. Now where's Omnigul at? So I'm guessing now you take out all the enemies? Is that new? Jesus, okay. Is that ogre still alive? Get back, zombie band, get back. Yeah, that's what happens. Go on, Viz. Look at all the enemies. Can't see. The thrall! Last guardian standing! Oh. God damn it. Do I have a void launcher? Yes, I do. Nice. Okay, let's put that on. Void launcher. No, that's for one. We're looking for some heavy synths. Okay. Omnigul, where you at? Oh my god. This thrall! Get out of my way! Okay. Sort my gear out a bit. Look at that loot. I got 2 seconds on the countdown and then I'm up. Come on, Omnigul, let's go! Oh, doors are shut. Oh, here they come. The swarms. Look at them all. Look at that, love it. God, the enemies are tough. Oh, come on, let me off. There we go. Kill those cursed thrall. Nice, got him with the grenade. Got those ogres spawning in now, gotta be careful of them. Ah, god damn it. Look at my health, fellas. Let's go. Let's go, ogre. Ah, god damn it. And the ogre dropped something as well, look at that. Come on guys, revive me. There's not that many enemies, come on. I'm quite rusty of Destiny though, hence why I'm on it again, just getting used to all the mechanics, getting ready for that Destiny 2. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I want to see what that is. The Crux of Darkness. Oh my god, is that like the year 3 husk in the pit? Didn't even know that that thing was a thing. Still. Oh, I've got no ammo, damn it. On my shotgun. Okay. Jesus, okay. Pop a synth, I reckon. Time to pop a synth. Hopefully we have enough time on it. Ah, still got a minute, god damn it. These strikes are no joke though, man. I gotta get its shield down first. Otherwise me firing that rocket will be a waste of time. Look, a shield ain't even moving with this pistol. Ah, come on. Get me up, man. Cheers, Bolt. Okay. I'll go get this guy. Die! Damn. These Hive are no joke. Now speaking of Hive, I might do a separate video for this as well, but do you think we'll have another race in Destiny 2? Or do you think it'll just be the Fallen, Cabal, Hive? I doubt Taken will be there. And the Vex. I doubt the Splicers will be there either, because they're pretty much just a Fallen with like a disease thing. Cheers, Bo. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, that was... This is getting dodgy in these gaming streets. Let's go, mate. Let's go. Okay. Ah! Die! Have we killed it yet? Where's all our loot gone?
Well, if she comes back, so will we. Look at us. Omnigo's
Oh,
and Eris didn't have to lift a finger.
Little glitch and she didn't drop anything.
Should tell her.
Trust me, she'd prefer to hear it from you.
Oh, no loot. The boss glitched out. Damn it. But that's alright though. Just do the strike again, there's no big deal. Got still another, what, 3.5, close to 4 months before Destiny 2 comes out. So there's still a long time to go until Destiny 2 is here. I got absolutely nothing from there. I got a bounty completed. Meh, don't need that. Got a couple of legendary engrams, I think. At least one. But it is what it is, fellas. So this stream's gone a bit longer than I thought. I was hoping just to have a quick discussion about the new events that they have added that we know about in Destiny 2, and that's the treasure maps, the lost sectors, and the 4 new planets, the Nessus, the European Dark Zone, Titan, and Io. So those are some new planets and some new events. So that is what I wanted to talk to you guys about in this video. Now, it's gone on a bit longer than I thought because I'm doing a strike, but it is what it is. I do hope you guys enjoy the video. Be sure to comment below on if you are excited for Destiny 2. Be sure to comment down below. And I think the stream just glitched out a bit then, but we are back to normal, so that is good. So as always, thank you all for tuning in. It is always greatly appreciated. Be sure to like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and not Beam, but Mixer. The links, of course, are in the description down below for those. And a link to the Destiny gameplay premiere. If you guys haven't seen it already, all that in the description down below. Have a great day and have a great week. Stay safe, stay tuned. And I will see you fellas on the next one. Yeah. Woo! Yeah.